What's up, people? Welcome back to Chris Chats Comics. My name is Chris Gonzalez, and I'm back again for another episode of New Comic Wednesdays, the Thursday edition. And the reason I'm posting this video up on a Thursday is because yesterday on New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, I was celebrating my birthday, and I went out to Disneyland with my family, my siblings, and I had a really great time. Checked out Star Wars Land for the first time, aka Galaxy's Edge, whatever you want to call it, but it was really great, and it was really fun. We spent like all day there, and I did not intend on spending all day there, but it was a good time. Anyway, I had a good time with my family, so that's why the video is dropping today. So I'm showing off my haul. This was a big week. Again, ironically, on my birthday. Really big week in comics. I picked up the most single issues in 1 week that I have, and this is probably the most for me. So let's go ahead and show off what my haul is this week. So first we got Ignition Press, again, Just Brutal, issue number 2, written by Dennis Hopeless. The artwork, and I believe it's lettered by Brom Revel, colored by Marissa Weiss. And yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I really enjoy the first issue about this family. They're a dysfunctional family. The son doesn't know the true extent and what his parents, what they do actually and who they are. And I enjoyed the artwork. The writing was on point, so I am definitely looking forward to reading this. And apologies for the car alarm going off, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to reading this. And that was Just Brutal from Ignition Press. And so I'm going to be bagging and boarding as well while I do this, because that's how I do. Next one I picked up is White Sky. This is issue number 2. And I think the premise is interesting. It's definitely giving off that Last of Us and Walking Dead dystopian post-apocalyptic vibe. But instead this time it's like ghosts or some paranormal entities. And yeah, I dug the artwork, and it's written by William Harms. J.P. Mavinga is the artist. Leith Luridge is the colorist. Ed Dukeshire is the letterer. So yeah, so we'll see how this story continues to play out. And yeah, so that's White Sky, issue number 2. And again, that's from Image. Anyway, let's get into some Marvel. And we got first pickup, Iron Man, issue number 3. This is written by Joshua Williamson. The artwork is done by Carmen Canero. Nolan Woodard is the colorist, and Joe Caramagna is the letterer. Cover is Ryan Stegman with Frank Martin on the colors. And I've been enjoying this. Again, this is my first Iron Man run, and I enjoy most of Joshua Williamson's writing. So, and I'm digging the artwork. It's really, really vibrant. The coloring is vibrant, and the artwork feels classic but modern, and I'm just enjoying it. So we'll see how it goes. And it's a solid superhero comic. So finally, the alarm stops. So yeah, you'll see that. So next issue from Marvel is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 25. Man, this run is just like keeps on going. Well, issue 24 was technically like it felt like a repurposed Eddie Brock Carnage issue, but this one is issue number 25, is written by Joe Kelly, and again, this is part 5 of 9 of the Death Spiral crossover events with Venom and Legacy number 9. $9.89. So again, this is written by Joe Kelly. Ed McGuinness does the penciling, with Cliff Rothburn doing the inking. Perez is doing a interlude, and Marcio Menes with Eric Arciniega. Apologies, Eric, if I mispronounced your name. And Joe Caramagna again returning for lettering again. I like Ed McGuinness's artwork, so we'll see. The story's been cool. It's better than what has been going on in Joe Kelly's run. So, but I'm thinking it's okay so far. Nothing great, but not bad. So that's Amazing Spider-Man issue number 25, and this is a series I really do like, and this is The Punisher. This is issue number 2, and this is written by Benjamin Percy, and I really enjoyed issue number 1. Let's go ahead and okay, so again, Benjamin Percy is the writer. Jose Luis Suarez is he does the pencils. Oren Jr. does the inking. Frank Marta is the colorist, and Corey Pettit is the letterer. So I caught up on the 5-issue Red Band series that technically is, I just consider it the first arc in this run. And this is the relaunched or the renumbered series now. It's not going to be Red Band, but pretty much it follows the events of the Red Band series. But I really dug the first issue, and the artwork by Jesus, really gritty, and it fits what a Punisher comic would need, like as far as nailing the dark, because the Punisher is a dark character. He murders bad guys, so but the artwork has been great. I like Benjamin Percy. I really dig his writing, and so I'm looking forward to The Punisher issue number 2. And next, and this is the last one from Marvel, this is Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon issue number 2. I got the variants Sanford green cover. I decided I'm gonna get just variants because it's only a 4-issue mini, so I'm cool with getting just the variants. So I got that, and this is written by Chip Zdarsky. It's tying in with his upcoming Armageddon event. It's gonna be this summer. So that's supposed to reshape the Marvel universe. But issue number 1 was just okay. Again, Chip Zdarsky is the writer. He's the artist. I forgot, so my apologies to the artist. Okay, the artist is Luca Maresca, and Jesus Oberthoff is the colorist, and the lettering is done by Joe Sabino. So yeah, I thought the first issue was okay. Artwork is, decent. So again, if you read like his Zdarsky's Captain America run, it probably you might enjoy it more, or I don't know. But I haven't read his Captain America run. Again, I'm not a really big Cap fan. I've only read the Mark Waid stuff, and even not all of it, just arc. But yeah, anyway, I dug the first issue. We'll see how issue number 2 continues, and we'll see how it plays into the larger event that's coming this summer. So those were all my Marvel titles. And now I got my first ever title from Mad Cave, and this is it's Eternal Honor and Curse, and this is issue number 1. So the premise really enticed me into adding this onto my pull list. I'm not familiar with the writer. Mark London is the writer. The artist is Jaime Infante. The colorist is Fran Gamboa, and the letterer is Carlos M. Mangual. And yeah, so the premise seems interesting. It involves Japanese lore and just this guy and assassins, I think. But the artwork looks pretty good. And this is going to be a 12-issue series, so I'm going to be adding it to my pull list. And we'll see. So that is Eternal, Honor and Curse. I'm really looking forward to that one. And let's continue on with the independent publishers, and the next one is Spirit of the Shadows, issue number 3. And this is from Oni Press. Daniel Ziegler is doing the writing, and he co-wrote the story with Nick Cagnetti, and Nick, he does the art and the colors as well. And the letters are done by Fernand Delgado. And yeah, I'm really digging the artwork. The coloring is great. Very trippy, psychedelic artwork. The story's captivating. This guy, he doesn't remember his past life, and he's trying to get his love back. And the last issue, he's now been resurrected by this witch who's looking for revenge. So yeah, I'm really digging this series. It's only going to be 5 issues, so we've got a couple of issues left. But just the artwork is really compelling. So I'm really digging Spirit of the Shadows, issue number 3. And now we're going to move on to DC. And DC, it's a big week. I only got 2 titles, but I got multiple variant covers for these 2 books. So the first one I'm going to go over is this one's already been back and forth, so I got to take it out again. Bear with me. So this is Green Lantern. This is issue number 33, and this is legacy number 600, so it's an oversized issue. And we got Jeremy Adams doing the writings. Zermonico coming back. We got there's multiple stories. Let's actually look at it here. So yeah, Jeremy Adams is doing one story with Zermonico coming back on the interiors. Zermonico's artwork on this book has been great. Romulo Fajardo Jr. is the colorist. The lettering is done by Dave Sharp. And then, so that's the first story. And the second story, Jeremy Adams again writing it. And this time the artist is V. Ken Marion. And the colorist is Veronica Gandini, with again Dave Sharp still doing the lettering. And there's 4 stories in here. So the third story is again Jeremy Adams, but this time Dan Jurgens is doing the pencils with Norm Ratmud. Apologies, Norm. But yeah, Ariana Lucas is the colorist, and Dave Sharp again doing the lettering. And this is what I'm excited for. Ron Mars is coming back to do a story with Daryl Banks, and again they co-created Kyle Rayner, and he is my favorite Green Lantern. And the colorist is done by Chris Sotomayor, and again Dave Sharp doing the lettering. So now, where this issue starts off the new Kyle Rayner era, and I'm really looking forward to Kyle Rayner again, my favorite Green Lantern, and I can't wait. And again, Ron Mars coming back. I'm really looking forward to this issue. And I got the cover A by Zermonico. I had to get the cover A, but I also got this cool foil variants that I'm definitely, if I meet Ron Mars or Jeremy Adams again, I'm gonna have them sign this. And this is the foil variants of Zermonico doing the new design for Kyle Rayner, which I just thought was really fucking badass. Look how badass this is. So yeah, I got that. And again, Kyle Rayner coming to be the main Green Lantern on this book now. Funny story is, back in October when I went to New York Comic Con, I met Jeremy Adams for the first time. he had told me that Kyle was going to become more of a focus. And that was back in October, so now we're finally here, and I'm really excited to dive into this new era for Kyle Rayner. And the next one is the big one. It's the biggest release of the week, I think, and it is the big DC Marvel crossover. And just like they did late last year with the Batman Deadpool and the Deadpool Batman issues, we're back again for another crossover, but this time it's Superman and Spider-Man, and this is DC's version. Marvel will release their own, I think, next couple of weeks. And it's called Spider-Man Superman, but again, this is DC's version, so it's called Superman Spider-Man. And just a bunch of creators on here. We're doing the main. Got the cover of Jorge Jimenez. Oh my God! So Mark Waid and Jorge Jimenez are doing the main story with Tamu Mori doing the coloring. Tom Napolitano doing the lettering, and yeah, just a bunch of creators. I'm not going to go over all of them. I will go over them in this Sunday's episode of Single Issue Sundays when I go over all these books. But yeah, I don't want to spoil anything either, because this is such a big release, so this is just the first page. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this crossover. I got multiple variant covers. Unlike the Batman Deadpool stuff, where they overdid it on the variant covers, only got 3 this time, but this one was really sick. Gabriel Del Otto cover, black suit, Superman with the black costume, Spidey. Come on now, had to get it. It's beautiful. And then I got the Mikel Hanin cover. I just really love that cover. The Green Goblin fighting Superman, and Spider-Man fighting Lex. I just thought I had to get it. It was really cool. So yeah, those were all my issues this week. Big week. So again, thank you for watching this video, by the way. So again, I'm gonna be going over this Sunday, giving more of my thoughts, more spoiler way, and really giving more previews of the artwork. That's for this Sunday, but I'm going to be going over all these books, just so you know. Once again, Just Brutal, issue number 2. Spirit of the Shadows, issue number 3. Eternal Honor and Curse, issue number 1. Wolverine, The Weapons of Armageddon, issue number 2. Punisher, issue number 2. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 25. Iron Man number 3. White Sky, issue number 2. Green Lantern, issue number 33, aka issue 600. And the Superman Spider-Man crossover one-shot with multiple stories, issue number 1. That is going to be this Sunday, so definitely check it out this Sunday when I drop it.
What's up, people? So back again with the bonus content on my haul this week, and I'm recording this the Tuesday prior to me posting the video, so this is before I even picked up the single issues, but I got this from In Stock Trades. I know that there are going to be 2 hardcovers from Image, so let's open up this box and check out what I got. Okay, box is now open, so I appreciate the packaging from In Stock Trades. They always come on point. A lot of bubble wrap. And there we go. So let's get this open. So that's one of them. Now let's get these out of here. It's kind of difficult doing this with one hand, so there you go. You got kind of struggling here. Bear with me. Might have to fast forward this part. Alright, so take a look. This is the first hardcover. This is the Codename G.I. Joe book number 2. I got the DM cover with Destro from Cobra on it. So book 1 I got Cobra Commander, because come on now. Hail Cobra. So that's the first one. And the second one is Radiant Black, and this is from Kyle Higgins, Marcelo Costa, more, and loving this series. This is one of the series that really got me back into comics. So I got book 1, and I definitely needed to get book 2. Love the design, and I'll go ahead and show you guys where it fits in my collection, both of these books. So this is where Codename G.I. Joe book 2 goes, right after the aforementioned book 1. Then I have the Cobra Commander cover, and this is where Radiant Black book 2 goes, right after book 1. And again, showing a little bit of my collection. So yeah, hope you guys appreciated my haul this week, and I'll catch you next time. Later.